Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an updated bleaching and plucking routine. I'm gonna teach you how to get your wigs from looking out the box to out the scalp, baby. You feel me? We about to get you snatched, laid, fried, dye, laid to the side, all that. Just keep on watching. I'm so in love. To kick this bad boy on off, we're going to use our Gotta Be spray, and the purpose of this is to back up them flyaways so don't get no bleach on them. You having some light old bleach baby hairs is not cute. We're going to try to avoid that by getting them flyaways back and laid, okay? So I'm using about 2 to 3 scoops of bleach because I was bleaching 2 frontals at the same time. But honestly, baby, all you're going to need is like a scoop and a half if you do your developer right. And so developer is tricky because you can give, but you can't take away, baby. So what I like to do for my developer is pour in while I stir. And so I'll just keep stirring like you know, you baking, like you making a cake or something. You just keep mixing while you pour your wet ingredients and you keep stirring to the dry ones. That makes sense, right? Don't it? Okay. So just keep stirring, and then you want a consistency where when you pick up your little spatula thingy, girl, your little brush, your little thingy thing, when you pick that up, it don't fall off the brush. That's the consistency you want. Kind of thick, but not too thin. And so back in the day when I first started doing frontals, you know, back in you know, good old 1873, I'm playing. You know, they were always like, be careful, you don't want your bleach to get through the bitch, fuck all that. I think personally that the bleach going through the lace is like mwah, chef kiss. Like, it just gives it a nice little brown, like golden tone. I don't know, but I feel like it really does something. You don't want to get too much bleach through the lace, right? You feel me? But just enough where they can, you know, get a little bit of the actual hair bleached. I hope that makes sense, but don't go too crazy on this. I just want to say you don't have to be too careful, because if the bleach does get through the lace, it'll be okay. Said all that to say a little short thing. I hope that makes sense. So here it is before I'm about to rinse it out, and as you can see, it does already have that kind of golden tone on it. Love that. So nice to look at. And so I leave my bleach on about as long as it takes. Honestly, I don't have a time frame. I just leave it on until it get done. You feel me? And so now I'm going to use my spray bottle and a broken ass comb that nobody's going to talk about me about, right? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. And this hair is from AliPearl, and it's a 16-inch loose wave wig. And this frontal was already pretty nice. Like, if I didn't know what I was doing and like I just really wanted to get my frontal out the pack, this is a nice frontal to go to. I barely had to pluck any hairs out, honestly, and that was just a nice little touch. But it is easy to over pluck on these types of frontals, so be careful. I just showed you guys my tweezer, and it's a Tweezerman tweezer. I've had it for a long ass time. Like the razors, the tweezers be like $15, but baby, I had my razor so long. Why do I keep wanting to call this a razor? Girl, my tweezers, I've had my tweezers so long, I don't even know when I got them, you know? So like, I know they're kind of pricey, but the pricey things do end up being worth it in the long run. So the steel tips that are at an angle, I think it grips the hair really nicely, even when you're like plucking your eyebrows and stuff. This is just a great pair of tweezers all around. And so I just really want to emphasize, don't pluck in the same spot. You're going to be so sad when you got a bald spot. Like, I got a bald spot in this frontal because I didn't listen to my own advice. But listen, don't be like me. You know, pluck in like lines. I don't know if I can describe it. I'm more visual, so please look at my hand going up and down. Don't stick in one spot too long. If you stick in the spot too long, you're going to have a bald spot. You know, that's the only serious advice I have for you. Other than that, just take it slow. Like, do your own thing. Don't stay in one spot. You know, keep it moving. And do brush outs frequently so you can see what hair is leaving. And then also do brush backs. Like, you see how I brought the little front section? I already knew I didn't need to pluck that too much because it was already like, it already looked nice. But I'll move that forward, and then when I pluck a little bit, I'll go ahead and brush it back and make sure there's a nice gradient going on. With these pre-plucked frontals, I noticed there can be like a line of separation that I'm pointing to now. It'll be like a line of separation, and you can kind of see where it just stops. And that's not how hairlines go. Hairlines just kind of gradiently go into your head, right? Girl, I hope this makes sense because I'm just here talking. But yeah, so just keep repeating the same process over and over. I like to do small sections. When you do small sections, it's harder for you to fuck up. it just work out that way. So just do smaller sections, fuck up less, don't stay in one spot, and that's all the advice I can give you. Like, just watch, practice makes perfect. Don't stay in one spot. I can't emphasize that enough. Please don't stay in one spot. Like, please don't stay in one spot. Like, if you don't take nothing else from this video, get you some nice tweezers and don't stay in one spot. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you guys watch me because I'm probably being annoying, and I'm gonna come back when I have something else to say. So here I am just showing you the difference between a plucked side and the non-plucked side. Obviously, like I said, this is a really nice frontal and it didn't really need plucking, but giving it a little pluck gives that extra touch, you feel me? So I just recommend, taking it slow. And when you're finished with the back end, go ahead and pluck through the front end because nobody has that straight across, hairline. Fix that up and then boom, you're done. You got it. You're gonna be great. Go slay these bitches. I'm out. I'm still in there.